ਸੋ ਆਓ ਜੀ ਬ੍ਰੇਕ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰ ਫਿਰ ਆਪ ਸਭ ਦਾ ਕਰਦਾ ਹਾਂ ਹਾਰਦਿਕ ਸਵਾਗਤ ਅਤੇ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਇਸ ਸਫ਼ਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਸਪਿਰਿਚੁਅਲੀ ਐਲੀਵੇਟ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ। ਜਿੱਥੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੇ ਜਪਜੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਵਿੱਚ ਜੋ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਉਪਦੇਸ਼ ਕੀਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਚੌਥੀ ਪੌੜੀ ਸਮਾਪਤ ਕਰਕੇ ਪੰਜਵੀਂ ਪੌੜੀ ਦੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂਆਤ ਤੱਕ ਪਹੁੰਚੇ ਸਾਂ। ਆਓ ਇਸ ਸਫ਼ਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਦੁਬਾਰਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸ਼ਾਮਿਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਜੀ।
The number 5 party, just thapya na jaye kita na hoye ape apranjan. So as we say, the God is divine wisdom, Shabd Guru. Who is going to create that? It's of its own. Jind sevya tin payaman. Obviously, those who submit to the laws of nature, internalize the values, and live a peaceful life. Payaman means living a peaceful life day and night. Guru said that those who meditate on the teachings of Sri Guru and Shabd Guru, divine wisdom, become truth, adopt truthful living, enjoy blissful life. Nanak says, let the virtues, goodness penetrate your consciousness and realize the spirit within. Dissolve the ego by this action, and this is your authentic self. And gaviye suniye man rakhiye pao. Let all the spiritual gems, Guru says, divine wisdom, be in your thoughts all the time, as you mentioned before. This is not a now or day or night. It is whatever you do in your life, and your conscience is clear, you behave in according to the teachings of Guru Sahib. Guru Sahib, be the truthful. You cannot be truthful until you die. Pehla maran kabool. We just want to elaborate on that. And that means to eradicate ego. In Gurbani, dying means you eradicate your vices, you eradicate ego within that. Ego is, I was reading somewhere, somebody said in a very nice way, ego is a stone in your eyes and cannot see truth. And you die means take this out of your eye. Be the truth. Truthful living. Dukh par har sukh kar le jaye. Guru says, once you died, eradicated ego, shabd mare fir jeeve sadvi, bahar na marna hoi. Pain is separation, as we started in the beginning. A separation from the truth. All your vices are dissolved, ego is dropped, life is blissful, peace and joy. And as again, Guru Sahib kehande ne, dukh par har sukh kar le. When you adopt that, then you become a peaceful. Gurmukh nadam, Gurmukh vedam, Gurmukh reha samai. Gurmukh is living according to the teachings of Guru Sahib under the hukum. Person of higher consciousness, Guru Sahib says, become Gurmukh, has internalized the divine wisdom. And Gurmukh's life is true joy and full of ecstasy. Gur Isar, Gur Gorkh Burma, Gur Parvati Mai. Its meaning is, for a Gurmukh, Sikh of higher consciousness, Guru Sahib says, the Guru's divine wisdom is guiding light. Gurmukh does not believe in any other kind of deities. And Gur Shabd is the guiding light for a Gursikh. Jeho jana akha nahi, kehna kathan na jai. I think I want to summarize that in my own words. Guru Sahib says, if I know, I cannot describe the nature as we discussed. I cannot tell the whole about Guru Sahib, the working of the God. But if a Sikh try to find the whole truth, working of the God, Guru says, why the hukum work the way the universe operates, why the laws of nature operate the way they operated, which perfection they operated, no one can describe that. Find the whole truth. Guru ek de bajai sabna jiyan ka ek data so main bisran jai. Guru Sahib says that I have learned only two things in my life. That I have learned to surrender to the laws of nature, as we discussed before. Live according to the laws of nature. Whatever happens, that is the truth. I don't want to deny that truth. Once the problems start, anxiety and worries, when we don't accept that truth, the laws of nature, we want to go against this. Ekdata soma visarna jai. Guru is saying, it is my prayer that all these good things should stay with me all the time. whatever I do in my life, my conscience is absolutely clear.
Right.
I just want to say one thing here.
Yeah.
Through the whole this experience, RPG, when your conscience becomes clear like a crystal glass,
Right.
you have no worries, you
Right.
have no fear, you have no animosity. But that has to be clear, completely clear. No guilt in there.
Right.
Soon the guilt comes, you have a fear.
Absolutely.
And you do something bad, you have a fear.
Right. My question is related to this. What you have very rightly mentioned is towards the end that what Guru Sahib is telling us, instead of just mental exercises whereby you are discussing how God was created, how this happens, that happens, Guru Sahib towards the end, which we'll talk in further podis also, is trying to tell us that come out of this, imbibe those qualities, live that life, and as you said, live a crystal clear water life whereby there are no tensions, no worries and anything.
Now, even if you Stephen Hawkins, I read a book, The Grand Design. He admits that we don't know why the laws of nature work the way they work.
Right.
And this is what Guru is saying.
Absolutely.
I don't want to get into this superfluous, will take me away from my real path.
Ji.
I surrender to that. That's what I have learned.
Right.
And a lot of the, amazingly, Harpreet, I have read few Christian authors recently, and they are talking exactly what Guru Nanak said.
Right.
They don't believe in the God in heaven there. They are talking exactly God is within.
Ji.
Look inside, don't look outside. They're talking about the same thing.
Absolutely.
Because they know that the modern man is not going to accept those rituals, those stories, which are not relevant to the daily life of the today,
That's very
which are not creating the harmony. And I was reading, ek hunda bhi ye dharm hai na, ye sab to vada srap duniya nu milya, because we never understood what it is. That's why we call it. Because otherwise, what we are discussing is complete harmony.
Oh yeah, it's a way of life. How to be a good human being, how to live a good, blissful, peaceful life.
Absolutely.
Very true. Now here, I would like to talk a little bit about yourself also. You have also, a Sikh is a one who is always willing to learn. Yahi keha janda hai ki Sikh hai. So your spiritual journey, you also started a few years back, but we are finding that you are deeply immersed into it. What kind of satisfaction do you get, and what has your perspective on life changed after doing all this?
Harpreet ji, this is a wonderful question. Don't take it as self-praise.
Right.
Don't take me wrong in here. And as I mentioned before, one thing I learned from Gurbani is that if your conscience, as I mentioned, is clear like a crystal water, man, you have complete peace, day and night.
Right.
And it's very difficult to even describe that, how wonderful is that. When you have no stress in life, you have no, ਕਿਸੇ ਦਾ ਬੁਰਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਤਾਂ ਕੀ ਕਦੇ ਸੋਚ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਕਿ ਕੁਝ ਬੁਰਾ ਕਰੀਏ. And I wish everybody can live that peaceful life. I'm hoping when I'm 90, I will still have that attitude, that my grandchildren will come to me a loving way, that I send that vibrations, that they are powerful, they are peaceful, they are loving, and the life is absolutely wonderful.
Very nice.
if you really follow that message.
And till now we have completed 5 podis. So if you could just summarize it, and also, as we always mention to our viewers, also be a part of the spiritual journey. Because right now what we are finding is people have that desire, that urge. And many a times they don't find, and as we have received emails also whereby people are saying we need books, we need DVDs. So how can they be a part of this? And if you could also let us know that further on also how you plan to bring it further.
I think the big thing will be through the media.
Right.
Selling DVDs is not a very successful.
Right.
You have a website, you have email. Let us start the interaction with as many people as possible.
Right.
We can just have their emails and back and forth.
Chatting is there.
As for summarizing, as we started with, if we really understand the concept of God, what Guru Nanak said, then we will go away from all kinds of rituals and all kinds of superfluous beliefs.
Right.
That's number one on there. The second part is that Guru says, internalizing the virtues is what it really matters to me. And you may look spiritual, but you are, as I said, our
Your
young
actions.
people are rich outside, but
Right.
Gurbani totally, contradict that,
Right.
condemn that. Yeah, the appearance doesn't mean anything
Ji.
if you are not internally rich
Strong.
internally, yeah, spiritually.
So, sir, thank you very much once again for taking out your time and coming over here and letting us know the basic knowledge of Sikhism, because what we know is quite a lot, but many times those basic things make a lot of difference. and you have
Especially for young
initiated it.
people, yeah.
Absolutely, for the youngsters, absolutely. Thank you very much. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa,
Khalsa, Vaheguru
Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. This concept, which has been started by Sardar Harbans Singh Khandola, the idea is to involve the youth and other communities also, and that is why we talk in English. Well, the response is tremendous. On Facebook, on email, we are getting a lot of response. But apart from that, send us some more questions also. We know you're liking the program, but we need some more questions. This should be more interactive. Whereas we do talk with each other, we do bring in some interaction, but definitely this will be more beneficial to all of us if questions from the youngsters come. What do you feel? What are your feelings about Sikhism? What questions you have in mind? And without any hesitation, do send us the questions, and I assure you those questions will be answered and we'll get back to you. So let's all join hands, form this committee, I would say, of good citizens, of good Sikhs, whereby we learn from each other and also contribute to the betterment of our own lives and also of this society. So program ਵਿੱਚ ਸ਼ਾਮਲ ਹੋਣ ਲਈ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਜੀ। ਫੀਡਬੈਕ ਲਈ 604 603 75 55 ਤੇ ਸੰਪਰਕ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। ਇਸ ਸੰਬੰਧੀ ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੋਏ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਜਪਜੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ, ਤਾਂ ਇਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਕਰੀਨ ਤੇ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਹੋਏ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਈਮੇਲ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਵੀ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਹਰਬੰਸ ਸਿੰਘ ਖੰਡੋਲਾ ਦੀ ਈਮੇਲ ਹੈ, ਇੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਵਾਲ ਭੇਜ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਫੋਨ ਰਾਹੀਂ ਸੰਪਰਕ ਕਰੋ 604 603 75 55। ਇਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਕਾਮਯਾਬ ਹੋ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਜੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਹਿਯੋਗ ਨਾਲ, ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਧੰਨਵਾਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਐਡਵਰਟਾਈਜ਼ਰ ਅਤੇ ਸਪਾਂਸਰਸ ਦਾ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਬਦੌਲਤ ਇਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮਸ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਤੱਕ ਪਹੁੰਚਦੇ ਨੇ। ਉਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਇਹ ਗੱਲ ਮੈਂ ਦੁਬਾਰਾ ਦੁਹਰਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮਸ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਇਹ ਸਭ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਅੱਜ ਤੱਕ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਇੰਟਰਵਿਊ ਦਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਚਾਰਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ। ਸੋ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਹਿਯੋਗ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਾਮਯਾਬ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਜੇਕਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਚੰਗੇ ਲੱਗ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਉਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੰਪਰਕ ਕਰੋ, ਤੇ ਜੇਕਰ ਆਪਣੇ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਸਹਿਯੋਗ ਪਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ, ਉਸ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਵੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਐਡਵਰਟਾਈਜ਼ਮੈਂਟ ਟੀਮ ਨਾਲ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਸੰਪਰਕ ਕਰੋ 604 202 3040 ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ। ਸੋ ਲੈਣਾ ਆ ਗਿਆ, ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰ ਫਿਰ ਮੁੜ ਤੋਂ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਟੈਲੀਵਿਜ਼ਨ 'ਤੇ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਹੋ, ਪੂਰੇ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਭਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ, ਪਰ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਕਿਤੇ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੈਠੇ ਹੋ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੇਖ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। ਆਪਣੇ ਰਿਸ਼ਤੇਦਾਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ, ਆਪਣੇ ਸਾਕ ਸੰਬੰਧੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਦੱਸੋ, ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਨਾਲ ਜੋੜ ਸਕੀਏ। youtube.com/ਹਰਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਸ਼ੋ ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਫੇਸਬੁੱਕ ਤੇ facebook.com/ਹਰਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਸ਼ੋ। तो फिर मुलाकात करेंगे, तब तक गुड बाय।